Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the physics of draw lots. This is a game that I got off of Amazon. This is, believe it or not, the first time I've ever played. And if you're wondering how to play, well, there's the instructions right there. I don't know if that's Chinese or Japanese, but I don't speak either of them. Um, so I'm pretty sure I understand how the game works based on the description on Amazon.com. There's also a version of this game called Yeti Spaghetti, but quite honestly, this one was cheaper, so that's why I have it. Basically, the purpose is to keep the chicken up there, and if it falls into the bowl, I guess that makes you the loser. So, as you can see right now, the game is obeying Newton's first law of motion. An object at rest remains at rest unless acted upon by an outside unbalanced force. And our little chickie here, chirp, 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 is at rest. The purpose is you roll the dice, and based on the color that it has, you have to remove one of these little noodles in Yeti spaghetti, but I'm going to call them little twigs or little pieces of straw, and whoever causes the chicken to fall in. Notice, though, that when I do remove one of the twigs, I can remove either a red or a green. I'm going to remove this green one since it seems to be easy. Because of their shape, all of them shift, and that gives us a really good perspective on Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction, or more specifically, for every force, there is an equal and opposite force. So just by pulling on these, you can see how all of the other ones get shifted. So the force on one of them causes the other ones to react with a force as well. And so that creates a very interesting dynamic for these, a yellow or a blue. I think I'm going to pull this yellow one right here. But again, Newton's third law, for every force there's an equal and opposite force. We see that a lot as these pieces are being shifted. Ooh, I'm going to take the green one right off because it's easy. And that actually demonstrates Newton's second law of motion. A force is required to accelerate a mass. This object would have just sat there pretty much forever until the force of my muscles cause it to move. And so I'm going to continue to play the game. Ooh, the red ones seem to be the difficult ones at the moment. Let's see if I can get this one out. It's mostly undisturbed. Okay. Again, this is demonstrating all three of Newton's laws. There's the third law right there. Everything shifts. We got the second law as I pull it out. And right now it's demonstrating Newton's first law of motion. Objects at rest remain at rest. Either a green or a red. This green one might. Ooh, no. Maybe. Oh, got to be gentle here. I have no idea what the age limit for this game is because, again, the rules are written like this. It's probably something like 3 because the kids in the picture seem to be about the age of my middle schoolers, so 3 seems like a proper number for this game pretty well. Definitely got to be gentle here. A green or a red? There's got to be a green one that'll come out easy. This one right here. Woo! Chickie's gonna fall one of these moves here. Green or red again. This one's fairly loose. Got that one. Not too bad. What we're gonna be keeping an eye out for is Newton's first law of motion. Objects in motion remain in motion. And at some point, all of this shifting is going to cause our little chickie not to fall and just kind of stop halfway, but yep, it's going to fall all the way into our bowl here. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it once it falls into the bowl, though the camera looks like it'll probably show it. This green one has less effect on the chickie than the others, so I'm going to pull that one out. I think it's only sitting on 2 sticks right now. Based on all of those Newton's third laws that have been happening. A blue or yellow, I'm just going to take that one off. A green or a red. This green one right here seems to be mostly free. A blue or yellow. I'm going to move this yellow one because the blue one's probably the only one that's still sitting on. I'm going to take this blue one off since it's red on the top. A red or a green. I'm going to go ahead and move this red one. A blue one. I think we're about to see Newton's laws in motion because Newton's first law states that an object at rest remains at rest unless acted upon by an outside unbalanced force. Well, the only thing it's sitting on is these two blue sticks, and here comes the outside unbalanced force. Let's see if... Oh, the chickie fell, and I lost a game for young kids. Way to go, Mr. Skinner. This is the physics of draw lots. Chirp, chirp.